Hey guys, today we're in our first handout of our new unit. This is Tabs Handout 1. Um, I showed you a little bit about changing or adding tab stop positions in your video yesterday. So today we're just going to jump right in because I know you've got a video today as well as the document today. So you got two things to do in one class period, but the video shouldn't be super long, and you should still have enough time to get done with this in class today. All right, so the first thing let's read the directions. It says turn on center justification and change the font size to 14 and turn bold on. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to have my cursor below this line. I'm going to go up and click center alignment. I'm going to change the font size to size 14, turn bold on, and now I'm going to type Taco Bell menu. Then the directions say to switch the font back to size 12, turn bold off, and hit the enter key 2 times. Once we've done that, we're going to switch our alignment from center back to left. So that's one of the key things that you have to remember to do. So if you're having issues with your document today, it may be that you forgot to switch back to align left. And that might even be something that you need to tell your neighbor if they seem to be having issues. So don't be afraid to help each other out. Remember to read the directions. They're there to help you. All right, so right now, if we look at our ruler, we don't have any tab stop positions set, which is good because we're going to set them right now. So up here in the directions, it says set a left tab for 1 inch. So I'm going to take my mouse, go up to the 1 inch spot. I'm going to click it and say add a left tab stop. And then the second part says add a second left tab for 5 inches. So I'm going to go up to the top, hover over the 5, click it, and say add a left tab stop. So now we have 2 tab stops. So before we start typing anything, I do want to point out that this is a picture. You cannot simply copy the picture and paste it. You have to type today's document. If you try to copy and paste the picture, you're going to get a 0. I'm going to tell you to resubmit it. The point of the class is to show me that you can do the tab stop positions. So you have to type them. All right, so first thing I'm going to do on this new line is hit the tab key and it jumps 1 inch. I'm going to type out crunchy taco. And then hit tab, it jumps over to the 5 inch spot. I'm going to put 79 cents. And I just realized I misspelled crunchy. So let's go ahead and fix that. All right, hit enter, hit tab, crunchy taco supreme. Now, I do not think these prices are correct. I found these prices on a website. So we'll just use what this website said, but I believe that this was outdated. So I know some of you that maybe go to Taco Bell quite a bit are like, Taco Supreme doesn't cost $1.29, it's $1.59, or might be $2 for all I know. I haven't been to Taco Bell for a while. My kids like Moe's, so it seems like we always end up going to Moe's if they want Mexican. All right, so let's continue typing. So this becomes a repetitive process where you hit enter, hit tab, type out your words, hit tab, type out your prices. So this part just becomes kind of repetitive. But even though it's repetitive, it's also easy points, and think of it as a grade booster. If you were having issues with the formatting documents, this is pretty easy. So just think of it as I'm getting easy points today. Alright, so we hit enter, we hit tab, tap out nachos, hit tab, tap out 79 cents. Pretty sure it's not the price. I wish it was. I'd eat there a lot more often if they were only 79 cents. Gordita. I don't even know if they have gorditas anymore. So this may be an old menu. They still have them. And gordita nacho cheese. Alright, so once you've done that, you've finished drill one. Alright, now if this was a blank document, you would have to delete those tab stops. But because I set this up and it's got the next drill on the second page, when we click down here, the tab stop positions have already been deleted for you. So you don't have to worry about deleting out the old tab stop positions. Now for drill two, once again, let's look at the directions. It tells us to turn on center justification. It tells us to change the font size to 14, to turn bold on, type out texting abbreviations. Tells us to switch back to size 12, to turn bold off, to hit enter twice, and then most importantly, to switch back to align left. All right, so in our directions this time, we're going to be using different tab stop positions. So we're not going to be setting it for 1 and 5 like we did on the first drill. On this drill, we're going to be setting one at 1.5, still a left tab stop. And then we're also going to be setting one at 4, which is also a left tab stop. All right, so this time we're typing AFAIK, which means as far as I know. AMA, ask me anything. BTW, which means the way. TBH, must. GR8, which just means great. RL, in real life. JK's just kidding. L8R just means later. The tab, LOL, laughing out loud. NP means no problem. WYWH is here. STBY sucks to be you. And TTYL is talk to you later. All right, so once again, not a lot of typing on these tabs handouts. Yeah, it looks like it's taking up a lot of space, but a lot of the space is white blank stuff. So it's probably less typing than what you were even doing on the formatting drills. So there's page 1, which is the Taco Bell menu. And then you had to type out the Taco Bell menu. And then on page 2, we have drill 2, some texting abbreviations, where you had to type it out. And then on page 3, I went ahead and put a scoring guide on there that just shows you how I'm going to grade it. So if we look at this first column, it says drill 1. If you remember to turn on center, you get 2 points. If you change the font size to 14, you get 2 points. If you double space after the title, 2 points. If you set the tab in the correct spot, 2 points. If you set the second tab in the correct spot, 2 points. And then for typing the data, 13 points. And for single spacing the drill, that just means hitting enter only one time at the end of each line. I give you 2 points. So that's 25 easy points for drill 1. And then pretty much the same thing for drill 2. 2 points for centering the title, 2 points for changing the font size, 2 points for double spacing after the title, 2 and 2 for setting your 2 tab stops, 13 points for typing, and 2 points for single spacing the drill. So once again, 50 easy points. Hopefully you will enjoy doing these drills because they're not really that long. Even though it looks like you're doing like 2 pages, you're really only doing like 1 page. So I think you should be able to do this today. All right, thanks for watching, guys.